Add another thing to the list of shit that's rigged.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys
The
ready?
list is so long.
Do we have to?
Yeah, no. Sorry, you have to.
Okay.
First, it was college admissions. Then it was the U.S. financial system. Now it's shoes, guys. Shoes. The shoe business. The flipping game is rigged. And I'll tell you why. Because Ann Hebert, a 25-year-old employee of Nike and a top executive, has resigned.
Is it Hebert or Hebert?
No, there's no accent. It's Hebert or Herbert. Hebert. It's Hebert. I'm going Hebert. And Hebert.
Sherbert? If it was an S in front of you, Sherbert?
It would be Sherbert. Yes.
Right. Okay.
Or Shebert.
Mm-hmm.
It's confusing.
What did
Ann
Ann do?
Hebert, a 25-year-old employee of Nike and a top executive, has resigned because her 19-year-old shithead college dropout son, who's a major sneaker flipper, thought it wise to talk to Bloomberg for a profile on his sneaker business and mentioned that he uses his mom's corporate Nike American Express card to buy his kicks that he obviously gets access to before anyone else does, because his mom is the North American general manager of fucking Nike, and he resells them for hundreds of thousands of dollars each month.
What an idiot.
So he
Why
just
would he
exposed
admit that?
What
a
a
money-making
buffoon.
scam his family's been doing for years.
Well, it's really him. I want you guys to meet West
Okay.
Coast Joe and his company, West Coast Streetwear.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God, this moron.
Yeah, that's right. He's
an
just
idiot. He thought it was a legit business.
Oh, I mean, it was legit.
Yeah,
He
it
was
was.
fucking crushing it, but really it was his mom's
Well,
business.
I mean, it's not. I'm sure if Nike knew, it's not a legit biz.
Is he wearing the original Dream Team shirt?
I don't know what the fuck he's wearing, but they know now, guys.
Yeah, right. I mean, Phil Knight's not got to. He's got to be pissed.
Mom's out. Mom
Yeah.
is out.
All he needed was one middleman. All he needed was one
Yep.
middleman.
This is a dumb. This is so stupid. He had a perfect setup. But he
Problem
blew it.
is, Wes, you can't have a middleman when you need, I don't know, 6 figures of credit to run your sweat equity business that your mom owns, but you pretend you own in a fucking profile to Bloomberg because you got a fucking ego on you, and you got to tell them everything and mention a credit card that you spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on. It happens to be a corporate American Express card that belongs to fucking Nike, you dumbass piece of shit.
Wait, so they're funding her LLC that she made for him with her corporate credit card.
It's that plus one level worse, Will. And yeah, so at just 19, guys, West Coast Joe he claimed an entire coast, first of all, a little bit presumptuous if you ask me, for his nickname, and he bragged about a sneaker hustling empire that really amounted to permission to use his mom's Amex, and most importantly, the other element of this scheme, her access to rare shoes before they hit the marketplace. So for those of you guys who don't know, the sneaker market's fucking insane right now. It's absolutely nuts. And it's also apparently rigged. So here's how it works, more or less. So major shoe retailers, they make tons of limited edition sneakers, like more than you could shake a stick out, and they dole them out to retailers at a somewhat reasonable wholesale price, which are then gobbed up by resellers. Those are the kids you see in line outside of sneaker stores, who then flip them on the especially the super rare ones, for insane prices on the aftermarket on stores like StockX for anywhere from like $150 to tens of thousands.
Sounds like drug dealing.
And it's mainly the good shoes are going to people that are in cahoots with the company, with Nike.
Well, no, for the most part, it's a golden ticket situation. So it's like Nike will announce we're going to roll out this exclusive sneaker, and that's why you see kids in lines, because
you don't need to wait in line if your mom works in Nike.
100% you don't need to wait in line.
And you have access direct to factories and
This
the company
fucking
card.
douchebag kid ruined it for all the employees at Nike to buy gifts for people.
100%, absolutely done, guys. And
Well, he's gonna. These effects are gonna be felt. Like this is gonna fuck up the whole thing.
That's what I'm saying. Now, like a regular employee that used to be able to buy like 2 pairs of sneakers a year for like their loved ones probably won't be able to do that anymore.
Nike's are pissed.
Nike's gonna crack down on this now.
People are fucking pissed. I'll give you an idea.
Well, when your top lady is doing this, I mean,
right. So here's how kind of people knew that maybe something was up. So
they need an in at the sweatshops is what they need.
Well, back in 2020, right, West Coast Joe randomly found 6 pairs of 2011 Nike Mags, and those are the self-lacing shoes from Back to the Future, right?
Oh.
So these are dead stock. So these are 9-year-old shoes, 6 pairs of them that go for $12K a piece, and he just happened upon them randomly in a storage unit. Complex wrote an article about it. He was like, "This is just crazy. I can't believe we found these dead stock Nike $12,000 super rare fucking sneakers. Well, that's super bizarre." They're buttes, by the way.
They are cool looking.
Yeah, but Joe just he's fucking 19. He just had to tell Bloomberg all about it, mention his fucking credit card. And guys,
why would his mom let him do this interview? That was dumb on her part.
Okay, so I guess his mom. We'll get into it. So he insisted that he never used her discounts. Bullshit, and also that this is where Joe doesn't understand shit. He tells the journalist, by the way, you can't mention my mom anywhere in the article. And at which point he cut off all communication with the writer of Bloomberg.
Yeah.
A rep at Nike told Bloomberg that his mom did disclose her son's business to Nike back in 2018 when West Coast Joe was 16. So yeah, I know things got fucking out of hand.
Nike, I gotta let you know about my son, West Coast Joe.
Yeah, West Coast Joe. So he's claiming the whole coast, huh? He's got the whole coast.
Nike's made to
West
just look
Coast
like
shoes.
a bunch of idiots who have no idea what's going on right under their noses.
Dude,
basically.
more importantly, this fucking little punk ass bitch
Right,
kid
and he's a punk,
with an
yeah.
unlimited credit card and a mom at Nike is purporting that he's like the fucking God's gift to sneakers.
Right, but his mom was so high up. That's
He
what allowed
was,
this
though.
to happen. Yeah, exactly. He was. Yeah.
God's gift to sneakers.
Yeah, but he didn't build it. It's not
Well,
like he had a
right,
hat.
he was in the
It was his
position-
mom's
he was-
company.
He used
was
his
in the position.
resources.
Yeah.
Well, I
They put
guess.
it. Nike allowed him to get in the
Yeah.
position.
He did what he had to do.
Card said Nike.
West
on
Coast Joe's the type of kid. He's like, I got a 9-inch dick.
it. 100%.
That's West Coast Joe.
Yeah, but it's his dad's dick. Guys, Hebert or Herbert did not immediately respond to a request for comment on LinkedIn, which she will most likely be updating from VP of Nike North America to Joe's mom. Aw.
West Coast.
West
Joes.
Coast Joe's mom.
Yeah.